Hello everyone, this is KimmyKim and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a little crafty share, I guess. I don't do these very often, but at the request of some of my good friends here on YouTube, they've asked that I share more of my projects. So I'm going to do that, and let's get started. I'll show you first a couple little samples, I guess, that I made. What they are is they're just vellum pockets for happy mail, for friend mail, to put your ephemera in. Anyway, I made this one. It's just, I sewed this. Now you don't have to sew. You can use glue. If you do use glue, I highly recommend the glitter glue. Now I have it in this little bottle, but let me show you what it looks like. It's art glitter glue rather, and it dries clear, so you won't see it from the other side. You're not going to see that it's all glued up. So I recommend that. So this was just one that I was playing around with, and the image here is from Mrs. Coggs, and I think this is a that might be a Tracy Fox label, and I'm so sorry, but I can't remember who the mushroom is. So there's that, and I sewed it around, and what I did is I sewed the tag first, and then I just glued it on. So yeah, I got a handy little pocket, and I guess you could put a closure on it, or put some twine around it. Let's see what that would look like. Let's see. Some twine or ribbon. Let's see what, this one's extra long because it goes to something else, but just as an example, you know, to close it. Let's see here. So yeah, that's cute. That'd be cute. Something like that around it. And I was playing around, and I made this one too. This one I used a lot of zigzag, and I did ink it. I inked this one, and I forgot to ink this one. Shame on me. No, I did ink the ephemera that's on it, but I just need to ink up the corners and around for the actual envelope. So I'm going to do one with you, and I do have a couple that I've already sewn down that we can play with. This one is just a regular stitch, and this one here I did some zigzag, but I'll show you first on a regular sheet, and I think it's an 8.5 by 11 sheet of vellum. And all I didn't measure at all, is I just figure I go this far because you need a flap about here, and then I just fold it. We could glue it, since I'm not near a sewing machine, and I don't know how good my camera would be doing so, but if you do glue it, again, I recommend the art glitter glue so that you don't see it through. And then this just folds, and that's that. I mean, it's so easy. Well, easy peasy project. So I'm going to start with, I don't know which one I want to use. Let's decide first what ephemera we're going to use. And I did put a little pocket together of different things that I have. I do like Mrs. Coggs. Now this one's too big for that. Let's see. Depending on how I Yeah, that one's too big, so I can't use those. We'll have to use my mushrooms, which I love mushrooms. So I don't know which one I want to use yet. We'll just lay those out. I do have some music sheets that I cut ahead of time. So we can play with that. I'm just willy-nilly winging this, so bear with me. We're just gonna play and see what happens. Let's see, I'll place it about here. We'll just tear. Actually, the bottom, I think I'm gonna tear with my, oh, if I have my ruler handy. I don't think, oh, I do. This is a really handy ruler. It's got the edges for tearing. I don't really use the big one. I actually haven't used the big one, so can't really give you any feedback on how that is. So I'm just going to tear the margin, I guess, out. And let's see here. Do I want it kind of in the middle or to the side? Now these I did them over to the side. Like I did that there. And you can do some stamping as well. I just make sure it's really dry. Let's see. We'll do this. Let me just tear some more out. And decide which side I want. I'm going to put this one more in the middle, and I think I'm going to go for it and tear it just a little more, like that. Sorry if my camera is jiggling. Let's see. I did ink this edge. I did not ink the music. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And I'm going to use the, this is a walnut stain. And just ink that. Just a little bit, not too much. I do like to ink and I like to sew. My mother gave me my, I think I've mentioned this before, my new sewing machine, because my other one kind of went kaputs. And I just absolutely love it. It does so much. And we laugh because I only need it for paper. I don't really know how to sew a material. Okay, so we have this there. We're just going to lay it out. And do we want to use these tags like I did on this one? I kind of like that look. I thought that was really pretty. So maybe we will use a tag. Put this one under here a little bit. Gosh, I don't know. Can't decide. Or do we want to stick to mushrooms? Let's see, we've got a few in here. There's mushroom with mushroom. Or maybe some flower. Oh, I like the flowery one. I like that one. And we'll get some labels, and these are, I call them Tracy labels. I think most of us do. I think I only brought this set over, and this is, let's see, I have them marked. This is the Random Mix Field Notes labels. So let's see what we can find here. That one's kind of nice. I kind of like that. And maybe, I thought I had my numbers one. Let me see. Oh, Darn, I don't know where I put it. There is a little bitty one in here if I can get to it. Like I said, I'm just winging this, so we could just put a little number in the corner there. How's that look? Think that'll work? So now that I have that planned out, just set that aside. This is my process anyway. And let me get my art glitter glue. If it'll come out. This one doesn't have a needle, so let's see. There we go. We're in business now. Okay, just a little bit there. And I'm just going to wing it. Whoops. I'm just going to wing it on where to put it. We will set it here. At least that's where it's going. And again, what's so nice about the art glitter glue is on the vellum, see, you can't see that glue at all, which is fantastic. Now, this is inked already. Let's see where I wanted to put that. Oh, did I want that under there? Oh, darn. I think I did. I don't remember now. That's okay. We can make do. And I'm just going to put a little bit of the glue around the edge. And I just kind of skip it around. Don't really need a lot there. And it's going to go here. Winging it kind of makes me nervous, so I figure if it doesn't turn out, then y'all won't see this video. And again, sorry about the bouncing of the camera. Gonna ink that. Again, this is walnut. Tim Holtz's inks. I think I want it there. No, I think I want it there. I like these little bottles of glue, like putting it in the little bottles. It doesn't seem to come out quite as fast. It lasts a lot longer. Okay, hopefully I'm in frame. Y'all can see. And this little number. Yes, I ink even that. I'm an inker. Guilty. Guilty of inking everything. So, we'll put that right there in that corner. I think that looks cute. There's not much room to readjust, so as soon as you set this down with the art glitter glue, it is down. That's the only thing. Now, let's see. Do we want to do something like how I did here with a ribbon? We could. There's also, I could play with some of this ribbon to see if we want to lay it across the bottom. That might look nice. I kind of like that. And then, let's see. Could take this sari silk. This feels so awkward, y'all, doing this on camera. Um, I haven't done this in so long. I think like a couple years ago I did some paperclip little doohickeys. I think what I'm going to do with this is just staple it like that. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do here since we're not near the sewing machine. And I'm going to use my little Tim Holtz staples. I kind of try to bunch it up a little bit and hold it there. Now you could glue it as well with some like a tacky glue, like a, what's it called? I'm a blank right now. There, that's not bad. And then we can still put a bulb pin on it with a charm. I think first I'm going to lay this ribbon down here, or this trim rather. And for that I will use a different glue. And this is Fabri-Tac? Yeah, that's what it is. So I'm going to put a little bit, you know what? It's going to show, I bet. I guess we're going to find out. Just a little bit along the bottom. And lay this down. Just put a little pressure on it. And that'll take to material really well. Fabri-Tac works fabulous with that. Okay, I think that's going to do it. And now we'll glue this on. Where do we want it? I don't want it too far up. Maybe lower like this. Because we still have to fold this back. So, okay, we'll do with our glitter glue. Whoops. All the way around. Of course, you got to get on the fabric so it sticks. And I had backed this image with some cardstock because it was just like in a little ephemera folder. Okay, I think I'm going to tuck that in a little bit. And that's where it's going to be. Just give it a little bit of pressure so it'll stay. So we have that ribbon behind there now. Just enough time to let it dry a little bit. I'm thinking that's looking pretty cute. What do y'all think? Now, let me get the bulb pin. I have all the supplies over here. Let me get this out of the way. And we'll pick out a charm in my little charm box. If I can get it open. There we go. Let's see, what would look good? Maybe this? That right there is just a little slight color. Or maybe something faceted. This one's faceted. I think I'll go with that one. So that was easy enough. Grab my ball pins. Yes, I have quite the collection of ball pens. So that is silver, so I'm going to go with the silver one. Again, this is a really fun project for snail mail or just sending something to a friend. It's a little big for a journal, but you could always make it smaller. Cut the vellum down a little bit. I'm trying to get this through here. And yeah, make the envelope smaller and then put it in a journal. That would be really cute. Okay, I got it through the ribbon. Or sorry, silk rather. There we go. That is so cute. I think that turned out really well. And then we just fold this down. I'm going to go this way with it, upside down, just so I can see where I need to fold it. So I want it to try to be even. See, it's not even, but that's okay. We're not perfect. So that's that, y'all. That's so easy to make. And again, you don't have to have, let's see, I have some, let's finish this. I have some string. We can just use this string for a closure. Just going to put a really long one for now so we can see what we need. You could always put one of these here with a, I forgot what it's called. I'm at a blank here. I'm not finding the right word. Yeah, that happens to me sometimes. Does that happen to y'all? I know what I'm talking about, but I just don't have the words to explain it. A little closure, basically. Okay, so we could just do this. Something simple, or use the sari silk. I think something simpler is nice because you can actually see what you've done to the envelope. Okay, I don't know how to tie. There we go. And then just cut. Whoops. Cut these. Whoops. Cut these shorter. And there. So cute. Very cute, I think. So there's one. A different style, you know, with the ribbon along the bottom. You got this. And this one here, I didn't put a closure on it, but like this, I didn't sew down here. I just left it. And I think, you know what, the only thing we forgot to do, and it does make a big difference, is we didn't ink it. So let's go ahead and ink this first. It just adds a little bit to it, I think. Don't have to ink where the ribbon is. Now I'm just going to slide this off so that I can ink the flap. Normally I would have inked it ahead of time. So that I could get this part here really well. So here we're just gonna kind of wing it. And slide it there. There. So it'd be really pretty to put your ephemera in, or just a letter to your pen pal. And again, you don't see the ink or the glue. Let's see, this one's still drying here, but there's no, you don't see all that glue. So it's nice. See here, this one's dried. No glue here. So I hope you enjoyed it, and really easy project, a nice fun little bit of collaging, and let me know what you think in the comments if you liked the video and want to see more of me doing some little projects with you. And y'all have a safe week. Take care. Again, be safe.